He was born with nothing, no riches, no luxuries, no privilege. Just a small boy on a tiny island with a dream so big, the world thought it was impossible. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, a boy who once shared a room with his siblings, who couldn't afford proper football shoes, who cried when he was too hungry to sleep. And yet, that very boy grew up to become one of the greatest football legends the world has ever seen. Today we take you an emotional journey. From poverty to glory, from rejection to becoming CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, on the small island of Madeira, Portugal. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, was a gardener and part-time kitman at a local football club. His mother, Mary Dolores, worked as a cook and cleaning lady to feed the family. Life was tough. Ronaldo's family lived in a cramped home, so small that he shared a single room with his 3 siblings. They didn't have enough money for toys, sometimes not even for food. But Ronaldo had something else, a ball and a dream. At just 3 years old, he started kicking around anything he could find. Sometimes a tin can, sometimes an old ball, sometimes even socks rolled up into a sphere. He didn't care what it was. All he wanted was to play football. From a young age, everyone noticed something about him. He wasn't just fast, he was lightning. He wasn't just passionate, he was obsessed. Cristiano would play football all day long, sometimes skipping meals, sometimes ignoring homework, sometimes even avoiding sleep, because all he wanted was to be on the pitch. His mother recalls,
Sometimes he would cry when his friends didn't pass him the ball. He wanted to be the best, always.
but little did she know, those tears weren't weakness. They were a fire that would one day set the football world ablaze. At the age of 12, Ronaldo's life changed forever. He left his home, his family, his island, and traveled alone to Lisbon to join Sporting Lisbon's academy. Imagine this, a 12-year-old boy far from home, no parents, no friends, just a dream. He cried almost every night from loneliness. He missed his mother's cooking. He missed his father, but he never gave up because he knew sacrifices build champions. At Sporting Lisbon, Ronaldo was different. While other kids trained for 2 hours, he trained for 5. While others stopped when tired, he kept going until he collapsed. While others dreamed of being good, Ronaldo dreamed of being the best. But his path wasn't easy. At just 15 years old, he was diagnosed with a heart condition, tachycardia. The doctor said his heart beat too fast, dangerously fast. For a moment, his dream was almost over. But after delicate surgery, Ronaldo made a miraculous recovery. And instead of quitting, he came back even stronger. This was his message to the world.
Nothing can stop me.
By 16, Ronaldo was playing with Sporting's youth team. By 17, he made his first team debut. The world began to notice. In one unforgettable match against Manchester United in 2003, Ronaldo destroyed United's defense with his pace, skills, and confidence. He was unstoppable. The United players returned to England and told Sir Alex Ferguson,
"We must sign this boy. He's a monster."
And just like that, the journey of a poor boy from Madeira took him to the grand stage of Old Trafford. At Manchester United, Ronaldo wasn't just talented, he was determined. The English press called him too flashy. They said he was all tricks, no substance. But Ronaldo listened to the criticism and turned it into fuel. He trained harder than anyone. He built his body in the gym. He practiced free kicks until late at night. He studied every weakness in his opponents. Sir Alex Ferguson once said,
Ronaldo was the most dedicated player I've ever seen. His work ethic was unmatched.
And soon the results spoke for themselves. In 2008, Ronaldo won his first Ballon d'Or. He had transformed from a skinny boy with no shoes into the best player in the world. But Ronaldo wasn't finished. He had bigger dreams. In 2009, Real Madrid paid a world record fee of £80 million to sign him. People laughed. They said,
No player is worth that much money.
but Ronaldo proved them wrong. In 9 years at Real Madrid, he scored 450 goals in 438 games. He became the club's all-time top scorer. He won 4 Champions League titles and 4 more Ballon d'Ors. Every time he stepped on the pitch, fans expected magic, and Ronaldo delivered. For Cristiano Ronaldo, greatness is not a destination, it's a journey. In Spain, Ronaldo wasn't just playing football, he was making history. But there was one man who stood in his way: Lionel Messi. 2 legends, 2 warriors, 2 completely different styles, with the same hunger for greatness. For nearly a decade, the world was blessed with the greatest rivalry football has ever seen. Every week, it wasn't just about Real Madrid versus Barcelona, it was Ronaldo versus Messi. Commentators shouted,
Who's the best? Who's the GOAT?
Ronaldo's answer was always the same.
I don't chase records. Records chase me.
And oh, how they did. Hat-tricks, free kicks, Champions League finals, world records. Ronaldo gave everything he had, every single game. But behind the trophies, behind the goals, behind the fame, there was pain. In 2005, Ronaldo's father passed away due to alcoholism. Cristiano was only 20 years old. He was rising in football, but his biggest supporter was gone. Ronaldo later said, "Those words cut deep, but instead of breaking him, that pain became his fuel. Every goal, every victory, every trophy, Ronaldo played for the father who couldn't be there to see it. And off the pitch, Ronaldo became more than a footballer. He became a family man, a father, a son who built his mother the life she once only dreamed of." Cristiano Ronaldo is famous not only for his talent, but for his insane discipline. He was the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. He skipped parties. He avoided distractions. He trained when everyone else rested. Teammates say,
If you invite him to dinner, he eats boiled chicken and salad while we enjoy dessert. That's Ronaldo.
to him, football isn't just a job. It's life. It's oxygen. It's destiny. If there's one stage where Ronaldo shines the brightest, it's the Champions League. No one in history has dominated Europe like him. 134 goals, countless match-winning performances, and unforgettable moments. Who can forget that night in 2018 against Juventus? Ronaldo rose into the air higher than anyone else and scored one of the greatest bicycle kicks in football history. Even the Juventus fans stood and applauded. That's when you know you are witnessing greatness. In 2018, after winning everything at Madrid, Ronaldo made another bold decision. He left Spain, he left comfort, and moved to Italy, joining Juventus at the age of 33. Many said,
He's too old. He's finished.
but once again, Ronaldo proved them wrong. He became Serie A's top scorer. He won league titles. He scored goals like a man 10 years younger. Because Ronaldo doesn't believe in limits. He believes in possibilities. In 2021, a full circle moment happened. Cristiano Ronaldo returned to Manchester United, the place where his legend began. On his second debut, he scored twice. Old Trafford wrote his name once again. It was a fairy tale return. But not everything was perfect. United struggled. The team was broken, and Ronaldo often carried them alone. Still, he fought with the same hunger he had as a boy, because for him, football is never about excuses. It's about effort. But there was always one dream Ronaldo wanted more than anything: the World Cup. He gave everything for Portugal. From Euro 2004, when he cried as a teenager after losing the final, to Euro 2016, when he finally lifted the trophy, even though he got injured in the final. But the World Cup remained elusive. In Qatar 2022, Ronaldo walked off the pitch in tears. The dream was slipping away. It was a reminder that even legends are human. Even warriors feel pain. Cristiano Ronaldo's story isn't just about football. It's about life. It's about a poor boy from Madeira who refused to give up, who turned hunger into motivation, who turned pain into power, who turned doubt into destiny. Today, Ronaldo is more than a footballer. He's a symbol, a global icon, an inspiration to every child who dreams, no matter how impossible it seems, because his message is clear.
If you work hard, if you believe in yourself, if you never give up, you can achieve greatness.
In 2023, Cristiano Ronaldo surprised the world once again. He signed with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Many critics said,
He's just going there for money.
but for Ronaldo, it was about more than money. It was about opening doors. It was about spreading football to a new part of the world. When he arrived, the stadium shook with chants of Ronaldo, Ronaldo. Children cried tears of joy. Entire families came just to see him. And suddenly, football in the Middle East exploded. Broadcast, sponsorships, big name transfers. Ronaldo had once again changed the game. Because that's what legends do. They don't just play the sport, they elevate it. Most players retire in their mid-30s. Their bodies slow down. Their hunger fades. But Ronaldo, at 38 years old, he still sprinted like a 20-year-old. He still jumped higher than defenders half his age. He still trained with the same fire he had as a boy in Madeira. When asked how he keeps going, Ronaldo simply said,
Talent without work is nothing.
This is why he invested years into perfecting his fitness. Strict diet, relentless training, rest, recovery, no alcohol, no junk food, no shortcuts. For Ronaldo, the body is a temple, and his temple is built to last. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer, he is a global brand, a phenomenon. The name CR7 is known in every corner of the world. From Europe to Asia, Africa to the Americas, children wear his jersey, copy his celebration, dream to be like him. He built businesses, hotels, fashion, gyms. He became the most followed person on Instagram, inspiring millions daily. But beyond fame, he uses his platform for good, donating millions to hospitals, helping sick children, funding schools. Because Ronaldo never forgot where he came from. He knew the pain of hunger, and he promised to help others escape it. Ronaldo once said,
Without football, my life is nothing.
but to millions of fans, Ronaldo is proof that life is about more than that what you are given. It's about what you create.